Hi babes, my name is naomichanellaing and welcome back to Follow Naomi Days.
Making our Christmas memories.
So today we are finally reviewing the Overachiever concealer. I don't know if you guys know this, but I am obsessed with concealers. I love concealers to conceal under my eyes. I love concealers to contour with. I love concealers to highlight with. I just love concealers. When I got this in the mail this morning, I got super hyped because I actually thought that I wasn't going to get these in PR, but I did. And I just started to freak out. I started to scream. Thank goodness I was home alone. I'm using two different products to blend out the concealer and see if there's a difference or like how it blends and stuff like that, how it stays, how it wears, how it looks. So if you want to know my thoughts and my first impression on this concealer, then just keep watching. So for myself, I picked out 3 highlighting shades that I think would be perfect for me, and the shades are Toasted Almond, Caramel Corn, and Peanut Butter. So I think that these 3 shades might be perfect for me when contouring. I feel like peanut butter would be like a really natural contour. Like, oh, I just want to conceal under my eyes. Super natural, maybe even cover up some spots. That's what I think, until now at least. And then Caramel Corn would also be a very natural highlight. A little bright, not too bright, just perfect for under my eyes. And then Toasted Almond would be that really, oh, I want to go super glam, super bright under my eyes highlight, basically. And then I picked out these 2 shades. This is Brownie and Hazelnut, and I think these ones would be perfect for me when contouring. I love to contour with concealers, so I think these 2 would be best. Brownie would be a super dark and intense contour whenever I'm doing something super dramatic and I want to go super dramatic on the face. I think Brownie would be the best, and Hazelnut would be good for an everyday, just very simple, not too much contour. So now in PR, I received this brush right here. It is the Face Conceal and Blend brush, and I also received a, you can't call it a beauty blender because it's not the Beauty Blender brand, but a sponge. Makeup sponge. So I actually did wet the sponge, and I made it super damp. And at first it was a lot smaller than this, and I was actually not feeling it at first. I was squishing it and I was like, oh, this is kind of like tense. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna like this, because usually I use a beauty blender and that's just super squishy and I just love the way that it feels. But now that I wet this sponge, it's just way squishier, it's not so tense, and I think I might actually like this and use this a lot more often, but we'll see. We'll put it to the test. I'm going to use a brush on one side of the face and then a beauty blender on the other side, not a beauty blender, a sponge on the other side of my face, and then just compare and see what I like best and the results of it. So now for today's highlight, I am going to use Caramel Corn, and this is the first one that we are testing. So this is the applicator. I read somewhere, I'm not sure where I read this. Oh, here. It's a Kulik Zamek tip, and that is to help depuff and conceal the under eyes. So this is going to be cold. Just so you know, before you use this is going to be cold, especially if you live in the Netherlands and it's winter time and your room is cold. This will eventually get like super cold. So it's supposed to be really, you know, like soothing. So let's see if it's actually soothing. Okay, I'm just gonna squeeze a little bit out. Ooh, it actually is really cold, but it is soothing. Ooh, I actually kind of like the tip. I feel like it's really thick, so I shouldn't apply too much. I just want to spread this out a little bit because I like my concealer to really just go like all the way out like this. So I think this color is good. So I'm going to just apply this on the other side as well. Okay, so I applied a little too much. I feel like that's kind of hard about this. I really like the soothing feeling of the applicator, but I feel like I would rather use the brush to apply it so I know kind of how much product I'm applying. But I like the applicator though, it feels nice. I feel like this is already really bright and I don't want the whole face to be too bright. So I think I made a mistake. I think the other one is gonna be like extremely bright and not even like natural looking. So I'm actually gonna take peanut butter. I'm gonna use that to like do my forehead and stuff. So for those of you that don't know, I actually don't apply foundation all over my face anymore. I just usually like contour and highlight, and that's it. I'm using less product on my face, and I mean it works, so I just continue to do it, at least for now. Yeah, you see that? This is like super like natural highlight. Oh, I really like this applicator. It's just so cold. Okay, wait, I think I might be taking too much product. Wait, I don't know what to do. Oh, wait, let me take the brush. Freaking out. Yeah, I think I took too much product. So I'm just gonna take this side and just kind of spread it out a little because this is too much. No, you really don't need a lot. The one thing that I'm kind of afraid of now is that I kept it on too long. I had to take out my SD card and stuff, so I don't know if it's gonna dry and like not look good now because I'm gonna like blend it out. I don't know, but let's just do it, okay? So we're gonna use this fluffy side first of the brush, and I think you're supposed to use like the angled side. So let's just start blending. Oh yes, this is like thick, you guys. For those of you that don't know, I love thick concealers because it just covers everything up and you're like done. You don't even have to like go over with anything. Ooh, it almost just looks like you don't even have to apply foundation with this, you see? That's what I love, like a good concealer that is just like, this is it. Like look at this side of my face, how it already just looks like a little put together. Like you can just add bronzer and like done, that's it. It makes my under eyes look so pretty. Oh, I love this. I love it. Like my pores, I have really big pores right here and they are gone. Like no está más, like it's gone. I don't even know if that's like the right way you say it in Spanish. I'm not Spanish, for those of you that don't know. I grew up hearing a lot of Spanish, but I'm not Spanish. I'm from Aruba. So we're going to blend out the other side with the sponge and see what that does. Kind of nervous. Okay. Okay, so I can't really tell a difference. I really like the sponge, but I cannot tell a difference in like how it looks. Can you guys tell the difference? In the mirror, the viewfinder, for some reason, it looks like there's more product on this eye. Like, I mean, under this eye. But it could be that it's just like my eyes. Oh, I started blending this out. Okay, we'll just do that right away. I don't know. Is it just me or is that actually what's going on? Because right now, like looking at myself in like the mirror, it doesn't look like this is brighter at all. I really like the... I feel like, you see like my forehead like right here where I didn't apply any product? I'm going to apply some of the concealer on there, some of peanut butter, just to like cover up and see if it actually covers up my acne, my acne scars, because you know, we don't really need them to show. I mean, it's not really an issue when they do, but I mean, if you could cover them up, then why not? Yes, girl, that's how much. Oh, yes, it covers them up. Okay, I don't really feel like it covered them up completely like I would want them to though, because I can still kind of see them, right? Yes, I still kind of see them. Maybe I'm supposed to apply more product, I don't know. But for the rest, I'm liking the under eyes. I'm liking it. I'm gonna contour. Do I want something dramatic? I feel like I want something dramatic. Yo, these dilemmas are like real dilemmas, huh? Like you can't just decide if you want dramatic or natural contour. You really have to like think about it. Where am I going tonight? What am I doing? Who am I seeing? Then again, the only thing this face is seeing is my bed. So I decided to use hazelnut. I don't want to apply too much because I feel like if I'm gonna really like put something on, it's just going to look muddy and too much. So we're just going to add like 3 dots. And I'm gonna take the other side of this brush. so that I can use it to contour. Okay, I'm just gonna blend it out and see what happens. I really like how blendable they are. I don't really have a very handy blending brush right now, so we're just going to get the sponge. Now honestly, I'm not a fan of this color on me. I really like this color. Like, it should have been just a little dark. It's a little too orange. Yeah, it's too orange. I don't really like it this orange. I feel like I'm just gonna leave it like this because I know now that this is not the one that I want to use. But it's really blendable, which I like, and it's great. It's good. Anyways, I'm gonna finish up on the face and then I'll be right back. I finished up on my face, and I just want to start off by saying that I don't ever betray my beauty blender, like ever. But I might just start doing that now. I actually really like this this beauty sponge. It had a name. Wait, I have it right here. It's the Basic B Straight Edge Sponge Applicator. I actually really like it. When I first saw it, I mean, I already said this in a video. Why am I repeating it? Feels really nice to blend out product. It doesn't feel like it soaks up anything whatsoever. So I actually really like that about this. Now for the concealer. Looking at my face right now, my under eyes have creased by a lot. Ooh, my nail. Oh. By a lot, but I have natural creases under my eyes, so that will never ever just be like baked and packed like flat ever. Like, that's not even, no, that's just not ever going to happen. So if you guys see those lines, that's just because I naturally have them. My pores are all the way covered up. I mean, I lightly see them, but they're not really visible, which I also really like about the product and how it just like covers it up. I didn't bake, just so you guys know. I just set my under eyes and like wiped it off. So I don't know if there's like a difference in how the product reacts to actually baking and just setting. I would have to just try that out. You guys can just keep up with my videos, subscribe down below. No, but seriously, just keep up with the videos or on my Instagram, and I'll just always talk about it and let you guys know, you know, like if it still does the job or not, you know. But my under eyes look really good. I am super happy with it. Now I honestly don't have anything else to say about these concealers. I really like it. I think I already mentioned everything about it. Oh, I can say that I prefer to blend it out with the beauty blender. I like that when I'm blending it out with a brush, it doesn't feel like rushed. I don't think that makes a lot of sense, but I feel like when I'm blending it with a beauty blender, it's really just like pat and done, and it's blended out. And with the brush, I'm just, you know, like really patting it in and just taking my time patting it. But I actually prefer the beauty blender, I mean the Basic B sponge. I actually prefer that because it makes sure that it's flawless, it feels packed in, and I don't have to really do anything else. So I prefer the sponge. Anyways, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, make sure that you leave them down below. I hope that this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye! Anyways, I hope that you guys what was that?
Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories.